Alright.
The stream is live. Don't hit that hard N word. Hard N word, sorry.
Yes, sir!
You're like Batarians. You can't say that in a hard B word. Even though Batarians. You can't help but look at Batarians once you get to Mass Effects 2 and 3 that they are literally not the blight on the galaxy that they are. And I'm not even trying to be, dumb there. They are literally... They literally are a blight.
Tells me not to be racist, goes on a rant about
I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's Batarians. Come on, man. Besides, it's a fictional alien species. God, there's a couple people who haven't been in chat that I want in chat, and they're just not there. Ah, well. I'll just minimize that, put that up. Move that down to there. Sorry, I'm just getting things ready. Okay. I think I was in... yeah, the Artemis Tau Cluster. I'm going for Liara first. Oh, shit, I found Therum. So, did you know there's a glitch on Therum, Theo?
No.
You can get the maker where it doesn't belong. You know why you have to confront, like, the Geth Armature on foot? Huh.
Not particularly.
Okay. It's where you have to go into the Prothean dig site to get Liara, because she's kind of, hidden herself somewhere. Oh, I showed someone the work in progress you showed me.
Yeah.
They've said they like it because it's the one you're working on now.
Well, you could just say the selfie or the bunny, because those are the two I showed
Yeah, it's
you.
the selfie one. And they like it because, selfie poses are fun. Yeah.
Ow. Could play on music. Music was not balanced to be listened to through headphones. It was balanced to be listened to while the headphones are sitting on desk. My earth.
Looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
If you wait long enough to recruit Liara, like you do it like after Vermeer, she thinks you're a hallucination. Yeah, because I think it's just the amount of time it takes between missions. She thinks that you're a hallucination because it's been that long. Also, I can't wait to get to Mass Effect 3 to show off the mods I've got installed.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
So, the mind over magic, right?
Yeah.
There's animals that roam around on the like similarly in not Dwarf World, what's the other one? Rimworld, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you have Wolfkin, one of the 3 starting races, which is human, Vivified, or Wolfkin, right?
Yeah.
And Wolfkin just walk outside, grab the animal, and walk back to the dining table with it!
Really?
Yep, you don't have to hunt or anything, they just walk out, grab it, and you're like, I'm hungry.
I got the hunger.
It's a good thing we have all these wild animals around. Bruh, as you sit there with your bowl of porridge while he's eating a whole ass animal.
In my food. I don't share my food.
Verified are like Oogie Boogie from that one thingamajig. Then you get 2 extra races that unlock as you progress. Like, that can join you, that are the cultists or the Shattered. The Shattered are these rock people, and the cultists wear bird masks.
Hmm.
They're basically battle junkies, but they're pessimistic battle junkies.
Naturally.
All targets down.
Schedule.
I know this is dumb, but you know what I like more about the original Mass Effect than I do like Andromeda or the other parts of the trilogy?
But
The fact of you don't have to have fucking ammo. The fact of they put ammo into Mass Effect 2 and 3 and Andromeda. Is it was kind of dumb because they turned it more into a traditional shooter than they did
I just don't think those games live up to modern games. They're not quite as good as like some of the indie game like RPG shooters
yeah.
where they actually are RPGs.
I mean, so the graphics, the Unreal Engine 3 graphics really haven't aged that well. But, yeah, this is from someone who loves the fucking games. But, you know, it does set a good story and a good, you know, the Mass Effect 1 definitely sets up a good, you know, plot point to say, oh, hey, this is humanity's, like, first big step, and even though humanity has been kicking about in the galaxy for about, what, 20 years at that point? 20 or 30 years? Finally a level up. from a lot of what like the original God of War games do, another game there's another game that does it a lot better.
There's a lot of games that do that a lot better. It's a genre,
Yep.
pretty much. And plants.
I hope I don't fall through the floor here, because I've done that once and it was not fun. I'm just gonna grab a quick save just in case. Because I don't want to have to repeat all this. Because that would be tedious. I mean, I've fallen through the floor on Theron before, and it fucking sucked. Because it came up to a critical mission failure. Okay, one sec. Theo. I have started to stream to you as well. Glitch, they can get the Mako in through here. That would be nice if I could actually do it. Because I've seen it done, it can be fucking put through. Looks like I'm never gonna get it through, because I've... It's just not gonna happen. Looks like I'm going the rest of the way on foot.
I smell trouble.
I was like, can Shepard do AI hacking on this one? Yes, he can. He just has to get to there. Right, on decryption. How far away am I from that? Still several thousand. Definitely one of the things I like about this version of Mass Effect rather than the OG, because the OG would have a swing effect, where this one doesn't. Ow.
Regroup.
You shot that missile at me. Oh, there'll be that guy. Yeah, credits are just... I can't believe we got 39,000 credits already.
That's down.
That pistol will do fuck all against what's coming in.
Powering up.
I hate these get hoppers, I really do.
All patched up.
Wait, do I have Unity? Oh! God, I hate the fucking armor fight.
Regroup.
The what fight? Oh, the one before. Yeah, that one's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's kind of
The fucking jumpy boys are annoying.
they get hoppers or stalkers. They are annoying as fuck.
I think it's just badly designed.
It's the sheer fact of you that the game forces you out of the Mako to fight an enemy the Mako was specifically designed to fight. Bye.
Oh, what was fighting for?
Dare you to spin over the side.
Really, Ashley? And people like romancing you? The fuck's wrong with you, girl? One Metagel.
I wonder.
How is Rex blocked? Seriously, Rex.
Sterile life. Protheans sure build things, homie.
Oh. Here's a dumb thought. This is... They don't know what this is, do they? They don't know what this ruin is supposed to be. What if it's a prison? Because, this looks very much like a cell, doesn't it?
Ancient prison, yeah.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting. This place is crawling with Geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist.
You know,
Listen,
Liara
this
actually made a vocal
Protheans
cameo
security
in Andromeda.
force. I cannot move, so
Yeah.
I need you to get me
Yeah,
out
they
of
got
here.
our actress back for a couple of, some dialogue.
How'd you end up in there?
I was
Interesting.
exploring the ruins when the
Huh?
Geth showed up, so I hid in here.
Interesting.
Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
one was,
Geth beyond the veil.
like some letters that
I
the
activated the tower's defenses.
Liara
I
sent
used the
to,
barricades to keep them out.
Pathfinder Writer's dad before, you know,
I was trapped
they
in
left
there.
on the
You must get
Andromeda
me out,
Initiative.
please.
And the other one was sent during the Reaper
Your
War.
mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
There's some kind of repulsion field in the way.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You shouldn't have been messing with technology you don't understand.
I wasn't going to let the Geth capture me. Besides, I know how it works. Mostly.
Mostly.
There's a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Yo, do you see the Krogan right next to me? You think I'm scared of a Krogan? In real life, I think I'd be pissed scared of a Krogan. But,
Now it gets fun.
so, Theo, dumb question. Do you notice anything about the Krogan? Like, they've got both eyes on the side, they've got an eye on each side of the head.
Yeah, you told me this before.
It actually does have the prey species on that planet. They just got intelligent enough to the fact of they became the apex. They became the top dogs.
Are you sure it's also not just because they're based off of frogs?
Should remember that. That's their home's bleh. T'Chaka's home to the mother of all Threshamores. And Threshamores eat anything and everything. But yeah, when like an animal generally has an eye on either side of its head, like an eye on the left and an eye on the right side, that means it's a prey species.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the
Not
barrier.
100%, but it
We
does
blasted
mean that's a
mine.
prey predator.
Yes, that
It's a
makes sense.
defense a lot of
Please,
prey species
get me out of
develop,
here
but it's
before we
not
get
necessarily that it's
That button
only
over there
going to
should
be a
shut down
prey
this
species that.
containment
That
Not all prey species will have that.
no, but I think they're based off like reptiles, so some would be like prey species.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower.
A lot
At
of
least I
reptiles
think
also
it's
have
there.
that because
It
they'll
should
have a
take us out of here.
wider
Come
view
on.
of vision in order to be able to hunt
Yeah.
I
because
still
they're
cannot
stationary
believe all this.
hunters.
Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
You know, like
Saren's
frogs,
looking
for
the
instance.
conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
Jesus Christ, Ashley.
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Gonna be close, Skipper.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
I think Casey Hudson had a full-size statue of the either Rex or Grunt in his office at BioWare when he worked there.
Speaking of full-size statues, I should go grab that thing I was showing Crazy earlier. On one hand, it's really cool. On the other hand, I would never be caught dead owning something like that.
Surrender. Or don't. That would
Did I
be
post in the
fun.
group chat?
I don't
When did
think
post
so.
this?
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Sabotage, overload. Let's see. Overkill, carnage, and more shit and or giggles. Neural shock. Absolute bullshit. Go. I don't think I've ever seen the Kruger Power Master go down that fast.
They have it next to their mouse for scale on this, but here you go.
What's that?
Oh, I should FX that.
That's fine.
Should. It's like it's just a figure.
Yeah.
It's both cool and like just too much at the same time,
Too
man.
close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future
What the
reference.
fuck up,
We
choking?
almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes
It's both
Joker's
a
real
really
ass.
cool concept, like I said, and also just like
It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot
just
of
degenerate
experience
enough
dealing
that
with
it's
your
no, I would
species,
not buy
Commander.
that. No.
But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those
But
Geth
I'm
would
not the
have
kind of
killed me
person that
or
puts
dragged me
any
off
like
to Saren.
that kind of shit on display.
With you. Do you know
Yeah.
something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
In the
I hate
blood
to admit it, but
of
I
the
am only
lamb.
106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century
you
may seem like
woke?
a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The
The
cycle.
galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information
Just wait till Mass
directly
Effect
into the
3.
mind of the
Liara's
user.
gonna be
Finding
geeking out
that it
so
still
much
works
about
is
the
extremely
Prothean.
rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process.
Thanks,
You
Liara.
must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the
And she
shock of
hasn't even
discovering
tried
Prothean's
to,
true fate. I need
you know,
some time to process
take a
all
look
this.
in my brain.
Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Never gonna
Patch him
turn
through,
down a
Joker.
chance to hang
Setting
up on the
link now,
council.
Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Fuck you,
Don't
Spartacus.
tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and
I still can't get over the fucking name of that band.
I don't need
I giggle at it every time.
Communications cut, Commander.
Oh, they're French? Oh. Oh.
You laugh at the
But they're
French.
good band, but oh.
So, where to go next? Pharos or Novaria?
Why do they sing in English if they're French? I'm confused. Anyhow, their band's name is Gojira.
It is Gojira! Sorry.
And, yes, that's actually why they're named that. That's like...
Yes,
but,
Commander?
But it sounds so
Carry
dumb.
on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Run, it is Gojira! Actually, it's not Gojira. It is, Oh, what was that?
It's a legally distinct Gojira. Oh. But so we
Oh,
should run
cool.
like it is
So,
still
you know,
still
for
run
the
like it
medal,
is Gojira.
Figured you'd
Yep.
recommend me for once since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
I like how it's another Asian
Saving
and they
my
voiced
boots
over
from burning
him with his
lava is
own
part of your job,
voice.
Joseph.
Yep.
We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their job.
They just have him poorly mouth sync
Just
his
get me a
own.
nice card and a cake.
What?
No coke,
Isn't
so I hate
isn't the guy who says that one of the guys from Heroes?
Yeah, I think he's the one who's screaming Jajira.
I like to know my
No, he's the one who goes,
Mind if I
no,
ask
it is
you a
not
few
Gojira.
questions?
It is legally distinct.
I
But
can
we
see
should
this
still
is
run like it
a
is
background
Gojira.
check on me, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you the same
And I
thing told
apologize
you.
for the absolute
You want me
shitty
as
accent,
your
but...
pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity.
I
for my
literally
disease.
only know like one
What are
of
you
their
talking
songs,
about?
and that's
Are you
it.
sick?
You mean...
And I went to go listen
mean
to
you
them a few
didn't
days
know?
ago.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with
Excuse me.
crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah, I like talking to Joker in Mass Effect 2. He has a lot more to say.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Like I've got time to write you up. You have something you want to say, feel free.
Fair enough. Truth is, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We'll get things done. I'd rather operate independently than have the brass on our backs anyway.
I hear you.
Yep.
It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
They should, but then again, they've got...
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me
The
about it.
Council being in power for that long, they really don't
Temperance
see
didn't last
what's
past
beyond their
their-
noses.
The kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
One such company is Cerberus.
It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with, a week after our close on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
This is where Kane definitely comes out off like he's kind of boring. You know, people like Jack, people like Grunt, because they're fucking batshit. They're crazy. But Caden, he's got all his stuff sorted through, and he comes off as kind of boring.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me.
Wow.
But I am not like Benezia.
Can you
I
blame
will
them?
do whatever I
They
can
are?
to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Just gotta do the rounds, and then I'll probably stop by Pharaoh's. No, I don't want to go back to the Citadel yet.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
If anyone has reason to poke around, if anyone has reason to be concerned, it's not Garrus or Rex. It's Tali. She's in engineering.
I'm not gonna lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
It's
Members
not
of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
You sound like one of those Terra Firma party pamphlets, Chief.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
I could just say just shut up, but I'm not.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Garrus left one.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Yep.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
And this is where a lot of people just call Ashley as, you know, the space racist because of that. When, yeah, she has a right to be concerned, and she can voice, and Shepard obviously allowed her to voice it, and he didn't just put her down.
Shepard, what can I do for
What's
you?
your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us.
It's not the same.
It seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Okay, not that similar.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Rex says this, but I don't think deep down he has given up on the Krogan.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash.
Oh, did you,
He's worried I'll
Mr.
get
Sentai Ranger fan
He
thingamajig?
actually talked me out of becoming a spec.
I'm assuming you had heard about the after the like 50th season ending with the being the final season or whatever.
It's not ending. It is rested.
You were asked to be a spec.
They have
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian.
I know it's fucking dumb. Yes, it has been cancelled, but it's not cancelled as in it's not coming back. They have said it will. It's just, you know,
unlimited power with no accountability.
it's
Put
been
this on the
50.
back burner for now.
Yeah,
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
they have been trying to reinvigorate Sentai for the last
Play by our rules.
5 years,
If you want to nail
but
Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrett.
the thing
We'll beat him at his own game.
that
It's the only way to
kind of
stop
killed it off
I'm right behind you.
was Power Rangers. When Saban went with Hasbro, way back when, it was like how long ago was it? It wasn't that long ago. I think it was about 10 years. yeah, 10 years, not that long ago. It was about 8 years ago. Bandai, up until about 8 years ago, Bandai was the main company who made toys for like Super Sentai and Power Rangers. They still do for Super Sentai, but Saban partnered with Hasbro and then subsequently sold the franchise to Hasbro. It was the toy sales from like the Bandai toys that were being pumped, that was being taken by Bandai and being pumped into Super Sentai. That's what was keeping it more afloat. And when that stopped, then they were left with just, oh.
I mostly brought it up because I just thought it was interesting that it had lasted for so long.
Yeah, that's like 50 years.
Yep.
It was it 1976? Let's see, yeah, 1975 to 2026, and it's on hiatus. And it didn't reach 50 seasons, it reached 49. But it counts as the 50th Sentai because one series had 2 different teams. It was Lupin Ranger versus Pata Ranger. I mispronounced that, I think. Pat Ranger. Yeah, Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger. That had 2 Sentai teams. So, that was 42 and 43. And went up to season 49, and wow, they put it on hiatus. I mean, the first Super Sentai show went for like 84 episodes, and everyone else has gone from about 48 to like 50. So they were on most of the year.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here.
Excuse me.
But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing.
And you're sure I should romance her?
Go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to
Would
get
you
away
romance
from
anyone
Paris.
else?
Now
I could do Jack, Miranda, Ashley.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who the fuck would go with any of those people?
There are Miranda Simps out there.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding
Look,
resources for the fleet.
Well, I usually don't judge people based off their life decisions, but
You're probably right.
what are you doing with your
We
life if you're
Quarians
Miranda
spend our
Sim?
whole lives traveling. But really, we
Hey, look,
never
Supposed
meet-
to be
sometimes you-
genetically
The
superior
pilgrimage
human
has
being,
given me a whole new
buck-tooths and a
perspective on our
lazy
culture.
eye.
You know,
You know
there's
the
always a few who go on
the
a
thing
pilgrimage
about
and never
Miranda's
come
genetic
back. I always
enhancements and
see
engineering and
something
whatnot?
to them.
Whatever.
But maybe they
What?
just want a different life.
It's left her sterile.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet.
She
clearly
cannot have
inferior.
kids.
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go
It's
back,
because Henry Lawson
but we have
fucked
to
up,
stop Saren first.
and
Otherwise,
it rendered her unable to carry a child.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, so should I just drop myself back off at the Citadel for a bit, or should I go and do something else? Because if I do that, then I'm gonna get a snap inspection by Mikhailovich.
Let's see what you...
You bet, Commander.
So what do you... That pose you showed, who... Is it just like any character, or...?
I hadn't had any particular character in mind. I was thinking the leftmost pose with, like, corrections from the other side.
Yeah.
But doing, like, a, well, it's better to talk about it off stream. If you're interested in the idea, and like, in general, I wouldn't mind drawing one of your characters, maybe.
It is a good... It's like it is a very good pose.
I can explain the idea later.
Yes, it's probably best because...
Commander, incoming signal from...
Mike...
Well, it's okay for to actually talk about on Twitch and all that. You guys should just not take the fucking risk.
First contact war, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after first contact.
The war's over. What difference does it make?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe...
That's not very big.
...tampers with it.
What?
You don't need me to finish, Commander.
That nuke he's
Couldn't
talking
the bomb
about?
disposal unit
20
be sent for
kilotons?
this? We don't have anyone
That's
trained
not that
in it.
big.
I know.
It's a city buster.
The nukes...
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Yeah, the nukes we have nowadays are way bigger than that.
The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps.
So in terms of being irresponsible, that's like leaving landmines on your front doorstep and not so much like, you know, what it could be.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander.
Yes, we're gonna be discreet. It's not like dropping a nuke on Vermeer. Yeah, you discreetly do that.
Honestly, the more you learn about it, the more the Turians were really responsible for that war, if anything.
Yeah, because they...
I don't know what the fucking law is! That's too goddamn bad!
Yeah, they literally fired on a human exploratory group. Tinkering with a dormant mass relay, which is in violation of Citadel law, which the humans didn't fucking know about. Because they don't know who the Citadel races are. As far as humanity was aware, they were the only ones in the galaxy.
We did what, sorry? We tinkered with a relay?
Yeah, we were trying to human scientists were trying to activate a dormant mass relay.
Why is that illegal?
Because before the Krogan rebellions, they...
That's how they ran to the Rachni, I assume?
Yep. And let's see. When they ran into the Rachni, they, you know, the Rachni inevitably ended up, reverse engineering their own FTL capable ship from a Solarian ship, and they started to, you know, take over the galaxy, because the Rachni were probably leftovers from Prothean tinkering, because they were bred for war, and you know, finding someone. They were probably just messing around near a... Well, long story short, the Rachni War kicked off because it was the Solarians who activated a Dawn mass relay to the blank.
We're not their phase of understanding other lives. I have the ability to communicate, and just like, oh, fuck, carrot, eat them.
Yeah, they literally were bred for war by the, well, probably combat or war by the Protheans. Because, you know, the Rachni existed in the Prothean cycle. Surprise.
So they're a leftover weapon against the fucking.
I don't think they were a leftover weapon. I mean, they were an intelligent species before the Protheans decided, you know, we're gonna breed these little bastards for war, because they were involved in another war at the same time. So.
What happened to kill the Rachni again? Did they still show up in 3?
Yep. The stupid part of it is, your choice doesn't really make a damn. You can kill the Rachni Queen in this game, and the Reapers will create the breeder at surrogate, basically like the surrogate queen, who is loyal to the Reapers. And
so if you so the no peaceful option for that one then anymore, you just genocide them?
Oh, there is definitely no peace.
A bug bomb is genocide.
Yeah, you just get one big ass can of raid and spray it. There is no real. The only consequence is if you don't stick to your original choice, like for example. You kill the Rachni Queen in this game, but you save the breeder in 3. The breeder will betray you and you'll lose war assets. Because it will have attacked, because the Rachni it will breed will have attacked the Alliance engineers working on the Crucible. So the game does punish you for not staying true to your the morality choice you made back in this game. Fucking Jesus Christ. It'll punish you for not, you know, sticking true to the choice you made in this game, or flip-flopping on your morality. The game, the Mass Effect 3 will punish you for it. Because, you know, you saved the breeder, yeah, it still stabs you in the back. Or more accurately, it stabs you right in the front because, you know, it's killed.
First your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Come on, you were almost there, Mako. Get up there. Get up there, little Mako. This thing handles like a fucking drunk rhino. There's gotta be an easier way of getting up there. Fucking, unlike the Nomad, the Mako can scale sheer cliffs, but at the same time it doesn't want to. You can kill or save the Queen and still kill her in Mass Effect 3. It's just like, yeah, I made a mistake. Fucking die. And she'll accept her fate. In 3, she'll just go, okay, the Reapers did this, and you know what? I'm down for this. This is kind of, you know, punishment for not staying true to my end of the bargain. Where the breeder will be, well, less than happy that you've decided that you're getting that big old can of raid and you're gonna give it a good spray.
Sorry, Bug. This playthrough, I'm trying to woe the person that's space racist. So you gotta go.
I think I'm not gonna lie, I think I actually have romanced Ashley. I might have. I don't think I have.
Sorry, I'm just in favor of genocide because my girlfriend...
Yeah, my girlfriend's kind of down for genocide, so let's fucking do this. Oh no, I haven't. I've romanced Liara, Kaidan, and I think I was starting on Jack, and then I flip-flopped back to Liara because I needed the Paramore achievement.
On my way.
Oh hey, I know where I am. Okay, time to go to the Alliance homing beacon. So, no worries. I was just gonna say, the thing about this mission, it originally had a human in charge of the Turian gang. Yeah, it's someone who was attacking Elysium, and they were Turians. The guy had a Turian name, but it was a human, so they fixed it in this release.
Did they mean to originally have it as a Turian, or did they just fix
Yeah,
it?
it was meant to originally be a Turian. That's just I think there was a miscommunication or something, but they fixed it.
A little bit of shrinkage. Here we go. That looks a bit better. They're not giganticism.
She has
They might make it even smaller.
She has gigantism.
Only specifically select parts, like, you know, her hand.
That's the source of the signal.
Oh god, that man hand.
Oh no! I have Yowie hand!
Crash. It was moved here.
Your grasp of the obvious is inspiring.
That's a joke a
There's
lot
still
of
a
people
nuke there.
probably don't get. I don't know if that was a Tumblr thing or if that was just something from my friends in high school.
Could be
She went on and
both.
on about how the inconsistency of drawing characters for that shit, like how they would draw characters in the Boy Love comics, that they'd have heads as big as someone's torsos at points. It's just really fucking bad. And it was like, it's a standard thing, just sometimes they'd have gigantic hands.
They have gigantism.
All the better to hold them with.
Oh no. I can't understate how many times they fucking reuse. Jesus Christ.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
Have we met?
My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
You assume I give a damn. That's cute.
The strongest leads.
Adorable, you think I
The one who
actually
kills
care.
the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster, the one blamed when it failed.
Yeah, with even less
I
retro.
was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye, Shepard.
When I first did this,
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass.
when I
See if
first
there's
tried this
anything in
mission,
here
I
we
tried to
can
run
use.
and I didn't make it that far, and I forgot you had to disable the bomb. Because I tried to close the door and run up here, but I forgot. It's a nuke! It blows up big. It does a big boom. How nice they moved the Mako down there. Do you think they'll let me get to it? Okay.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified...
Okay, I'm not doing that on stream, guys.
Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can...
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology and live
Oh,
fire
it's a Luna VI.
One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We prefer... I know Spectre's answered the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
I say, how am I getting class specific specialization right now?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nassana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
Okay.
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Guess nobody's home.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
Okay.
Hear that? We're not alone. Somebody set that trap. The whole place could be wired.
God damn it, I hate this mission.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't!
Okay. Welcome back, Theo.
I haven't gotten up yet. I just heard some
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him.
Nah.
He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines.
The door
so
really squeaky when you close it from the
Dr.
inside for
Smith
some
is
reason.
worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to
Bathroom
let
door.
Jacob go. The stress is making her implants.
So you can
flare
tell
up,
when someone's
causing
going
intense
in, but you
migraines.
can't really hear them leave the bathroom.
It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to. Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you?
Wow. Nothing to say, Ashley? And yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm just repeating the same damn actions.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. Is what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
No point leaving him there like a vegetable.
It is your decision, Shepard. But perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything.
I've literally just gone through
That was the
everything.
compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
Well, the other uncompassionate thing to do would be just, you know... Okay, where'd she go? Did she just get up and walk away? So, I've just got the Luna VI mission.
Nice.
Yeah, now it's time for class specialization. I'm also looking for anything that has like the Matriarch's writings, because as much as I don't want to keep Conrad alive, I've got to keep. I've fucking got to just keep Conrad alive, because if I don't, then the fuck am I even doing, man? I want his war assets. They used this in this picture here. They used this in Andromeda for a picture in Liam's quarters. And in the original Mass Effect release, when you were on the moon, the Earth was upside down. High explosive grenades. I was hoping for high explosive ammo, but you know, what can you do? Garrus, start learning about sniper rifle, please. And you're getting some medium armor, sir. Rex. I've still got more of the Asari writing to get, as well as the Prothean data discs. How far am I to the next level? Not that far, actually. Do I have AI hacking? I think I have to do it like 25 times. Give me a sec. I just need to check this. Singularity. Why singularity? Oh, I really should have brought Liara then, because that would have done it. AI hacking. Use AI hacking 25 times. Well, at least I saved it before any of this bullshit happened. I'm so goddamn squishy as well. Where the fuck's my squad? Garrus, did you fucking die? Wake up, Garrus. That's enough beauty sleep. Okay, let's have a look. What assault rifle does I got? Shotgun. No wonder I'm getting fuck all. My shotgun's absolute dog shit.
Here it comes.
I'll wear that. I'll watch that in a little bit. So yes, this is gonna unlock class specialization. What's the best class specialization for the medic? Not the medic, the engineer, because I've never played an engineer before. The saves in this game are absolute dog shit, so... Kinetic barriers. Well, they only work if you don't know where to shoot. Garrus, could you seriously not get through that? Yeah, these are the shields that Geth put up. Okay. I assume you have to use AI hacking on the Geth, not the Luna VI drones. Let's have a look. Oh good, I got Incinerate in Mass Effect 2. So, what do you think's better, Theo? Operative or medic?
Sorry, what was that?
The class specialization for Mass Effect 1, which is better, operative or medic? I'm thinking
What does
operative.
medic give you?
That's what I'm looking up now. Talent bonus engineer. Rank 1, you get 4% recharge time and 6% tech protection.
It doesn't tell you?
Let's see. It's just not really showing fucking much. You can either... like, soldiers can be commandos or shock troops, infiltrators or commando and operative. I've always gone operative when I've done infiltrator, so I think that's probably going to be a bit better, because...
Yeah, I don't know exactly what you mean. Can you open the menu on your stream? What are you talking about?
I can't because I don't have it yet. Like, one of these, engineer will go to a different class, basically.
Hmm. Well, just do it when you get there, then. Worry about it then. You're probably not going to get into it on this stream anyhow.
Yes, I am. It's, the Luna VI mission is, the one that gives you the class specialization.
Oh. I hate how the best weapons in this game are randomized for getting them.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, honestly, it kind of feels like this game was better designed than the second one. This game has some major problems.
Did I just level up there? Yes, I did.
Better drop them all into engineer.
Yeah.
Like, I miss this system over the just picking an upgrade.
Yeah.
Be right back in just a minute.
No worries. Yep. More drones? Are you fucking kidding me? A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heart suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of ones and zeros. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Class specialization achieved. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the better one. Yeah, I'm going for operative. Okay. And that's the Luna VI done. Class has been specialized. Okay, but this is where I'm gonna leave it off here. Because, this goes into Tali's loyalty mission. Quote unquote loyalty mission. And it's just going about all this cluster, just killing Geth. And it's not that good, to be fair. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Bankai. You guys have been awesome. Theo says goodbye, because he's not here right now, but, you know, bye from Theo. Take care, folks. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.